Alrighty, welcome to Grand Bend. Finally got some door cars up here. It's hot, sticky, greasy, all the above. So welcome. We get a little pre-event testing. We start qualifying tonight for Top Sportsman, Top Dragster, a couple other fields in Pro Modified at 7:30. So we'll stick around here a little while and get her doing. Get everything set up here, make sure we are good to go. How's everybody doing today? Howdy. Good afternoon, Jordan. The Zombie, buddy Chris, of course, Josh Jones riding along once again. Got 4 or 5 Top Sportsman cars in line. Junior Dragster, let's run through the show here. Let's see what's coming around the corner. Got a whole bunch of sleds here this weekend. Gonna be a big treat to see some of those really fast sleds that got parachutes on them. Unbelievable. Super Dave coming around a corner in the Pro Charge Pontiac. Hey Jose, what's up, my brother? Didn't like it. What's going on there? Alrighty, gonna have to adjust that camera a little bit. It was so sunny earlier I couldn't see the scoreboard. We can't see the one in the other lane. Big dummy. So we'll get her right in a few minutes. Let's see if we got the time slip by.
Yep. Oh! Let's see if Kevin gets down. Sounds good.
12. Okay, here comes the Bears Performance Machine. The Mopar, Top Sportsman car. who figures it out, who doesn't. Yeah, a lot of miles. Got a lot of miles the next 2 weeks too. All right, they figured it out. They figured it out. Not sure what's wrong with the touchpad on that one. Let's figure some things out here. Once again, paid test session till 5 o'clock. Open testing 5 to 7. We're probably not going to cover that. Be all your bracket racers and all the junior dragsters and stuff like that. We start qualifying at 7:30 tonight. 7:30. Tops dragster, top sportsman, pro modified, and a whole bunch of other classes coming at you. All right. Alcohol dragster. Far lane. I'm not sure if we're still doing a license pass over there or not. Strode's barbecue machine out of the Chatterson Racing Group. Alcohol dragster, alcohol dragster. I could use some Strode's barbecue right now. What's up, Lugnut, Shane, Texas Rod, James, Steven, DJ Andy? We got the whole gangs coming together. Let's play the band, boys. Let's play the band. Anybody watching Midwest? Anybody? Who was #1 qualifier? Do you know? Once again, nitro injected machine out of the Chatterson Racing Group. Once again, licenses pass. He drilled the tree, man. 003 on the tree, but probably only had to run to the 330. Good job. Let's look at it again. Once again, this is a test session for NC Pro Motor as well. Make sure we got everything dialed in for the main event later tonight. Check out this cool ASS Opal coming around a corner, top sportsman trim. Super cool car. Super cool. Alrighty, he is pulled over on a racetrack after doing a pro modified burnout. Getting out of the car. Hopefully everything's all right down there. Doesn't look like any fluids on the ground, but maybe he doesn't have any brakes or something. Who knows? Once again, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hold up. Stay right tight. They don't want them on a racetrack, and that's good. So hang tight. Testing's kicked off a little bit. People are just starting to make the way up to the racetrack. Once again, we got qualifying tonight at 7:30 p.m. What's up, Freddie Jones, Gary Don? Corey's in the house. What's going on in New England?
Oh, it's funny.
right, he got a little bit of oil on the racetrack. Let's get over here out of the way. Once again, hope it's a minor problem. Super, super cool car. Super cool. Once again, cleanup underway. I-1 leaking some oil. Wasn't terrible. So be back live racing here in just a minute. Hang tight. Hopefully they're talking polite down there because I can't hear them. So once again, thanks everybody for tuning in. What's up, Brian? We got a full weekend of action. Weather, I haven't looked at the forecast, but everybody said it looks sketchy tomorrow. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. I'm here. We'll make the best of it.
Good.
Peter Norton, 59.3. Good for him.
Come on over.
So hang tight. Be right back at you. In Canadian standards, it's a warm one here today. Very little wind here today. Very little. UV's got to be high. I got to get my track meter out. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. Alrighty, just got delivery of a passion fruit slushy. I don't know if it's gonna be exotic or erotic. Let's see what happens. And boy, does it taste good. It's hot out here. Alrighty, track prep winding down after the little boo-boo, so we'll be right back. So I assume Midwest is probably getting ready to go in the first round. I hadn't seen where they called them to the lanes yet, but the race was underway. Good luck to them, good call for the weather. Not sure what kind of adjustments will be made here, if any, but we're here, that's all I can tell you. If they're on the track, we'll be on the internet moving forward. Alrighty, boys and girls, clean up complete. Let's see what's coming around. Oh, we got a big old 2 long cars coming up, 2 long ones. Got a bunch of snowmobiles, or sleds as they're called here this weekend. .841 over there in the other lane. I should have went and adjusted that instead of went back there talking. My fault. Once again, it looks like quarter-mile clock is on. Quarter-mile clock is on. Carter Daniels coming around. Then Daniels Motorsports Machine. Charlize, baby, coming up near lane. Junior Dragsters, Junior Dragsters. $765 and $781 for Carter. Once again, they can run as fast as $750 here this weekend, as fast as $750, so I'm told. $781 for Carter in the left lane. Charlize was $785. All right, welcome to snowmobiles or sleds to the program. We'll get that there and move that camera. I should have done it early. Next time we get a break, somebody say, hey, go move that camera. We have filmed some of these at the International Hot Rod Association events. $491 in the far lane, $491, $522 closest to us. $491 and $522. That thing was getting it out of the back. I believe it says 46 miles an hour. I don't know why this time slip app's not working. I must not be on.
I will look at the video when we get back there, but I didn't think he did.
All right, I have not seen a pink car before. It doesn't ring a bell. Of course, old dog Dinosaur Hunter coming up near lane. Won some hardware last week, 2 weeks ago at TMP. The Dinosaur Hunter. Engineered racing services on board with him. 750 on the paper. Datsun, not Dawson, Datsun. Georgia in the far lane, Georgia. All right, Georgia's got a 761 over there to the other side. 761 to Dawson's 905. 761 to 905. Welcome to Grand Bend Motorplex. I guess we're in Grand Bend, Ontario. I know the water's down the road. I went and saw it last night. It's right purty. Now we got some bikes. We had some sleds, now we got bikes. Bikes, bikes, bikes.
Tell the guy in the other lane though. Let the hip problem.
Racing near lane. I was trying to see what it says. There's no Hope Racing Machine. I've seen that young lady right there at TMP. All right, 14 seconds in the far lane. We saw the clock in the near lane. Those were quarter-mile passes. Once again, welcome to Grand Bend. Today's load-in day for a lot of people. We'll do a golf cart tour tomorrow. Thanks to Grand Bend for a wonderful place to stay. And a golf cart. So can't ask for a lot more than that when you go somewhere out of town. I wish we could get more love like that around some other parts of the country. All right, Vega with a manual transmission in it. don't think he got in the water far enough. Didn't want to turn the tire over. It sounded like it may be blowing through the clutch. What do I know? All right, Fletch racing in the house in one of the Ford Mustangs. SS Chevelle coming up near lane. They treat me very well up here. That's why I make the trips. They make me feel special. They know what it takes to get here, and they're very appreciative. Once again, the Cobra Jet over at Far Lakes. Daily driver right here, Yenko placard on it. Let's see what it'll do. For the Mustang Far Lane 984. Kelly Cooper right here in his machine. A beautiful Duster in the Far Lane. Hello, T. German. Hot Rod Land. Let me go in there and see if I can adjust it up a little bit. It shows that it's working, so I don't know. Crazy things. It's hot, hot, hot. New Mopar, old Mopar. $10.78 Far Lane, $10.78. Facebook's the place to watch for the updates and the pictures and the stories. YouTube's where to watch for the live stream and the videos, in my opinion. Another sled. Several back there. 1, 2, 3, 3 at least, and a motorcycle. Motorsports machine. Boy, look at all the fancy work on that. I don't think I'm doing that. How about you? I might ride on some snow where it wouldn't hurt so bad when it came off, but I'm not doing that. going. 3,200. Thank you, sir. Over 100 miles an hour. No way the heck I'm doing that. Dang, he was getting it. Getting it. One more coming around the corner. Oh, sounds like a two-wheel. Oh, we got both. Alcohol dragster coming around the corner. The bull coming around the corner. No burnout on that one. Ooh, she ran the wheels off of that one, or should I say the track. Mr. Murray coming around the corner, Mr. Murray. Mary Lunsberry. Every time I go to TMP, Mr. Murray gives me a Tim Hortons gift card. What a wonderful man he is. Let's see if he can figure this track out in his hot rod. Got a little nitrous oxide coming out. $824,170 for Mr. Murray. Tell them 460 Kitty, hit that like button. It ain't hard. Plenty of downtime here. Plenty of downtime to do it. Another sled. Number 88. Hey, got some good ones here. No Hope Racing, Flat Rope Racing. That's Giddy Upian, Giddy Upian. Who else on the internet can bring you nitro injected or hop alcohol dragsters for free on a Friday afternoon? I'll tell you who. Nobody but NC Pro Motor. Thanks to all our great sponsors for giving us the opportunity to be here. .460 Kitty is working hard. Number 100. Thank you, David. Once again, the show starts at 7:30 tonight, 7:30. The Bull, the Canadian alcohol top dragster. It's a very long, very skinny car. Doesn't sound like it's got a lot of nitro in it. Here's the change. There we go. There's the changeover. Boy, that second mag came on here and killed everything. Wow. Yeah, those things put out some serious interference. Sorry about that. I'll have to get a little bit further away next time. I had that happen somewhere else. All that electrical interference just goes, creates havoc. Let me go back and watch it. Ooh, that's terrible. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you very much. Yeah, I meant to send Lugnut an invite this week to babysit y'all, but I forgot. I'll do it next week, maybe, if I don't forget. All right, looks like we got a couple door cars back there, a couple motorcycles. Stay tuned. Friday afternoon testing for the Canadian Nationals at Grand Bend Motorplex, Grand Bend, Ontario, Canada. Coming up. Oh, that's not any door car back there. That's Jay Santos in the Santos Motorsports. 69 Camaro Pro Modified machine coming up. Jay Santos. Looks like we're gonna have a motorcycle or two kick in first. First Pro Modified, or first Pro Modified we showed today. A couple ran earlier before we got ready to go. Let's see if Santos and the boys can figure out. Big old double dragster's popping in. Here we go. Anybody know what the air or CO2 does on that thing? $793, $161, $793, $161. Pneumatic gear shift. That's what I was thinking. The tank must be really little on it. He only whiffed it for a second. Yeah, the weather may play a factor here. Who knows? Big shout out to my friends over at Midwest Drag Racing Series for being proactive and getting their race in. That's a way to get in front of things. Not the best scenario, losing the whole day, but it is a good scenario to finish and hand out trophies. Hello, Heather, how are you? Wearing your Ian Hill Racing Promotions Canada Pro Mod shirt. Lauren behind the wheel. Lauren looks like a small block machine. Throttle stop on it. No throttle stop. Not that she could use it this weekend, but Lauren coming up, probably running top dragster. I like the blue. How about you? Oh, that don't do any good. You can't see anything over there. So. 98 miles an hour. Number 1222. Again, can't thank Jay Santos and the Santos Motorsports team and Brampton Pallet for all their support the last couple years. Jay, top row sponsor up there, so appreciate that. Let's see what the old 69 can do. Let's see if he can make the trip. I'm sure they're going to have to dial it back a bunch. Well, we shall see. You got some of the smartest people in the business over there, so let's go. The racetrack's the same for everybody. Yeah, Midwest starting round one. You guys are going to bail on me. I don't blame you. I might cut something on it and watch it myself. Yeah, I think Scott Palmer's got 2 cars there at 131 exhibition run, I believe. Here we go. Oh, heck, I would leave. Don't feel like you gotta stay. Come back tonight. Once again, about what we're expecting. This track's just not ready for the horsepower yet. Not ready. Crazy, crazy. I guess we need to order some new backup parts. It's always so. Alright, the big old Mopar's coming around the corner, the big old Mopar. See you, Josh. Take it easy, buddy. I am not sure what you would shield it with, other than maybe ground it out somehow. Or I could have shook the cable loose. I'm not exactly sure. Here comes another snowmobile. Two of them, actually. Cars continuing to roll through the gate. This is a big deal here, a big deal. Left lane showing 1031, 1031. $11:43 on a quarter clock. I have 11:43. I gotta go fix that. Ugh. I believe this was the No Hope racing machine. No Hope.
Watch your back, brother. Alrighty, 83165. Yeah, I'm sure it's just some kind of electrical interference on the wireless transmitters. That one was the main camera, so I think it was probably cable related, because that doesn't transmit in. There's no Ford Mustang top sportsman car coming up, I believe.
Ouais, puis après ça, je mets les pancartes couchées en avant, puis après ça, je mets les côtes. Ouais, c'est ça, ouais. Ouais. Les carrés, c'est déjà changé. Non, non. Les pancartes, c'est pas possible. C'est comme avec un boîtier. Ouais, c'est à côté.
spun a little bit down low, but not bad. Good job. That's a nice car. All right, here comes a big old Chevelle back. Big old Chevelle. Thank you there, Lugnut. Alrighty, got another supercharged pro modified machine coming around the corner. I can't remember this guy's name, but it is a beautiful, beautiful car. 63 split window coming up. Looks like they're gonna come up and maybe preset the wheelie bars.
A little bit more. Go a little bit more. Get something out of it. You can push it. Just a little bit more, yeah. Okay, well. Who the hell's Motorhead Media calling me?
I like that wing. I don't know about you guys, but I like it. Old McNeil. He can talk some junk, but he can back it up too. What's Sully run? Banks. Thank you there, Willie. Hey, how are you?
Oh, good.
Oh no! Ron Banks, thank you. Ron Banks coming up in a beautiful split window. Everybody being a little too aggressive with what we got to work with thus far. Outlaw Corvette up next. The Outlaw Roots Blown Corvette coming at you. So can you cut one turbo off? Can you cut one turbo off and make a run?
Yeah, that's what we did at Neighborville last time. It didn't work. Yeah, but you do one top of body. Yeah, I think it broke, so we had only one top of body.
All right, the Outlaw coming up, the Outlaw. all kinds of snafus today, dang. Let's try this, a heavy cable running over the router. Maybe it'll be different. Top dragster, I assume, top dragster. Looks like you got some trans brake two-step or something going on. Alright, the Mopar is back. Is that a Challenger? Charger? What is it? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Make me smarter. Hey, Blaine, or Alex, what's going on? We'll see you soon. 2 weeks, I think. I was doing so good. I see, doesn't want to buy new tires this week. I get it. What's up, Duke of Speed? Where you at this weekend, Alex? You doing any flashlighting? Any filming? $11.16. That sounds like a good pick four number. $11.16. What do you think? Mustang car lane. How cool is that? Far lane runs 893 for the funny car, Junior Dragster, out of the Fletcher Racing Can. He was coasting through the 8th mile, coasting. And we got another one coming up. Ooh, that thing was on rails. 124 miles an hour and an eighth on a snowmobile. Not bad. All right, let's see what youngsters we got coming around that corner again. The sisters are coming up, man. Their dad works really hard. Shout out to him. He acts like it's nothing. $805 and $1169. Man, that guy works hard. He acts like it's nothing. He has to do that all the time at TMP. Those girls race each other a lot. So shout out to him. We'll give him a vote for Dad of the Year. 844 far lane, 844 at 185, I think, or maybe 165, 165, 844. Here comes the Hulk. Yeah, that thing spun in the middle like crazy. Jason Lee on the wheel. Good job, son. That one's spinning. Spinning ain't winning today. Racing back with us. Wow, that was a nice pass, and considering how much it spun down low till he got over the glue. Ooh, 820, wow. How hot is it in Tulsa, man? 359, that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Peter Norton's got it going on, only been driving Pro Mod a little over a year. Not even a year, maybe. Wow. Appreciate the support of Hurricane Motorsports. They're on here somewhere. There they are, bottom corner. All nines. Play it to win. Sleds ain't dead. That one don't sound good. He's shaking his head. He ain't happy. Yeah, ran pretty daggone decent. Ran pretty decent. mysterious machine is back. We'll have to figure out what he's running later or what he pushed through the beams earlier. Didn't even cool it off. Came straight back to the lathe. Turn and burn. Wow, 365 beats a 60. That was a whole shot. 101 degrees. Well, left better, but still got, see him bring his hand up and it didn't go, so we'll have to see. That's why you test. That's why I tested tune is important. Dave. First shell coming around. Blue shell coming around a corner. Charged machine. Yes, they are at 131. Thank you, Brian. How are you doing, buddy? Hello, Lisa. How are you? Wednesday was a cool day. Grandpa during the day, did a little drag racing at night. Fun, fun, fun. Feels pretty good. Look like it carried the front wheels a long ways. That was a quarter-mile time, shown quarter-mile time. Hey, guess what? We got another snowmobile on the far lane. $10.52, 117. Wow. 10.52, 117. Union Dragsters back around my little buddy Carter Daniels. $7.78 for my boy Carter. Once again, they can run as fast as 750 here, as fast as 750. Hello, Dexter. It is a beautiful, warm day up here. Beautiful, warm day. Got a whole bunch of cars in the staging lanes. A whole bunch. $9.20 on the other side, $9.20. Ooh, that Smoky two-stroke ran out of his life. Alrighty, the Chatterson group is back in it. I believe we're doing some licensings run over there to Far Saints. Some Stroud's barbecue sure would taste good right now. This guy's hungry. Oh, concession stands open. There is luck now. It won't open early. If anybody's watching in the pits, I'll take a sandwich. I'm not too picky. See if it'll run a little further this time if all goes well. Go in the right direction for whoever's sitting there licensing in that thing. Go in the right direction. Let's see what other treasures are coming around the corner. Bears Performance Machine coming up to Bears Performance. Mopar. I believe that's an Avenger body if I'm not mistaken. Nice run, nice run.
They had it set for quarter mile for the first couple of races.
Only 4:30.
140 what?
Thank you, Black Cammy. Thank you, thank you. 4:37, I believe they said 4:37. Not sure why the time slip thing is not working. I don't think there's any Mountain Motor Pro stockers at Keith Haney's race. They're all at Norwalk. We have two here. Be doing some exhibition racing tomorrow. Hello, Valerie. Thank you again. $12.27 far lane for the Duster. $12.27. Speedy Pete popping back in again. Looks like Gary Pontieri's coming around the Quality Plus compressors machine, Mountain Motor Pro stocks as we speak of. Gary coming up, a little bit of Tony. I'm not saying Tony. Tony Pontieri. Tony Pontieri. I got sunstroke or I'm about to famish, one of the two. making his first run. The jar racing machine peeping around a corner as well. The Hemi J coming up. Hey, you know my name. Good to see you, my friend. I like that. I hope you did. Hey, good. How you guys doing? Alrighty, this incredibly fast gasser here, the jar racing machine. Let's see what he can do today. A lot of cars in line, another alcohol dragster back there. Top fueled it. That's all I can say. They top fueled it. Alrighty, said 1097, that's all I saw. Beside us, Will. Triple sevens far on the side for the red light. Triple sevens. Yeah, there's a lot of snowmobiles there. A lot. $7.58. Once again, they can run as fast as 750 here for some reason or another. 758. I got 3 cameras down the track, so that's just talking to them.
These are all antennas?
Yeah, wireless and wireless. That's a receiver.
Yeah.
There's a pair to it down there, and then I can. And as soon as they cut the time slip app on, it'll start showing up. All right, more motorcycles. Two broke racing near lane, Mr. Murray, far lane. 71. Wow, Mr. Murray was something going on. Wow, he gonna back up, try her again. Once again, we're gonna shut down at 5 o'clock, be back around 7:20 or so. Down, not happy at all for Mr. Murray. We need a break so I can go move that camera. 80 something, 80 something. Like it sashayed a little bit and he said, I'm over it. Bye. Motorsports sled. Man, that thing's big. Look at all the billet on there. Or aluminum. Didn't sound like it didn't do something right. 1009, 1009. Tony Pontieri making another guest appearance here in his Mountain Motor Pro stock Chevrolet Camaro. There's performance on her hood and Quality Plus compressors on the sides. Looks like the Andrade racing machine out of the Wolf Racing stables back behind him. Another alcohol injected dragster back there, it looks like. on his first shakedown run. Yeah, I didn't even think about rotating the tires. Whoa! Whoa! I thought that one was a goner. Man, oh man, oh man. That last move, I thought it was a goner. Somebody, Tony Pontieri's gonna need some underwear. Somebody go get him some.
They're on the way.
So the question is, does that happen because it didn't do a good burnout? Does that happen because it's leaking fluid? It just happened. Somehow or another, he saved it. So great job, Tony. Andrade machine coming up with a big old screw blower on top. Out of the Wolf Racing Camp. Let's see what it can do. Can't be good to sit in the car and see that in front of you. That has to affect you. Yeah, that instant replay is good when some dummy behind the camera remembers to set it up right. So that's been a big game changer hours. Looking for a sponsor for the instant replay for 2027. Have your name pop across there with ours. So anybody's interested in that, probably offer that. We got to think outside the box to stay in business. Man, that was crazy. I don't think it touched at all. It probably had 3 to 6 inches to spare. $125. before I get a text message from a couple of you, 125 on the track temperature, 125.
Turn the tire over. I don't know if it wasn't wet enough to make some adjustments in the clutch or first gear. Who knows? Come by and say hi, Speed Trap. We'll be standing right here in the same spot. Weather permitting, let's hope. I look forward to meeting. Andrade's showing us how to burn it down. Let's see what he can do. Very aggressive. Damn, I thought it would have been more than 140 to 60. Wow. Well, maybe that was a reaction time. I don't even know. To the 60 foot, 960, 960. Once again, another nitro injected dragster parlay.
Boy, that thing sounded sick. Still runs 756, sputtering and spattering at 135. Yikers. Once again, paid tested ends at 5 o'clock. We'll take a break. We'll be back 7:15 to 7:30 for qualifying session number 1 under sunset here, Grand Bend Motorplex. Top sportsman, top dragster, pro modified. And some other stuff. This may be our last car. These guys are pretty good about taking a break. Hey man, what's going on?
Came back.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully the weather play good so we can have a good one. But nothing I can do about that. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hopefully it's better year this year than last year.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm seeing.
Last year's been slow.
Yeah.
This year I hope it's better. Big old Dodge. Is that a Coronet? I don't even know. Once again, if you enjoyed today's show, there's our PayPal and Cash App and Venmo. Pretty expensive trip. Not working for anybody this weekend, but just got to support these guys because they support me wholeheartedly at TMP's. That looks like that's going to do it. Everybody take a break. We'll see you back here around 5 o'clock. And once again, thanks to everybody. On that screen right here gives us opportunity to go. We'll see you tonight for qualifying. Love you guys. Thanks for spending time with us. We'll be back.